Episode 20 of the second season. We're balling out. We've entered the wild of Avalon. And we're starting out with kind of an interesting little quest in the White Owl Tower over there. So let's go ahead and get started. Why not?
How are you, stranger?
Daphne.
You're in the favor of old Greenbeard. That is no easy thing to do. Perhaps then I can beg your aid for myself, wizard. The good and noble knight you seek, Sir Drustin Silverharp, was captured by a coven of witchy sisters who nest nearby. Can you venture into the White Owl Tower and rescue Sir Drustin from their vile talons?
Who are you? Prepare to have your flesh torn, vermin! Find a way into the White Owl Tower.
Are you a good wizard or an evil wizard? If you are a kind wizard, you will let me out of this cage. And if you promise me a favor for another day, I will use my magic to help get you into the White Owl Tower. You freed me! Hooray! I will ask you for your favor on another day. My name is Casey. I'm glad we are friends. Let me use my magic to help you now. My name is Casey. I'm glad we are friends. Let me use my magic to help you now.
Unicorn magic is always beautiful and uplifting.
Climb the vine into the tower. We will meet again, student of Mare Ambrose. Watch out for evil owls. They are almost as bad as lemons.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Grizzlo?
The chamber is filled with a strange vapor that makes you feel so very sleepy. If you don't find an antidote quickly, you might sleep forever.
Alright, so green circle, blue square, mushrooms. Sounds good. Green circle. That's a triangle. Yup. And then blue square. And jar of mushrooms. Okay. I used to always fail this. I don't know why. I think it was because I was grabbing the triangle beaker without really realizing it, but it's been a while since I've screwed that up. Glad to have gotten it done today. At a point now where I skip Avalon every playthrough, this world just bores me. Nah, it's the best world. What are you talking about? That is blasphemous. But yeah, I understand. This is the part of the game that's definitely just the longest stretch.
Ooh, by the horned crown, how did you make it this far? It matters not. Your quest ends here, wizard.
So, 61,000 XP is certainly alluring, but I'd have to fight an ice boss with a myth minion to get it. And I think that there's a way that I can skip this fight. I think I can just talk to... Okay, I get pulled. How about it? Never mind. Another toasty band of the Fire Elves. Go crazy.
Well done, friend. Let us return to my hold and tell Sophia the joyous news.
Yup.
Quickly, we can use this teleporter stone to escape.
And I think that levels me. Yep. That's what's up. Level 74 officially.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. You have brought my husband back when I feared all was lost. You will always be our friend. Now go speak to him of your quest.
Ah, the noble sword of kings. When King Artorius was dying, he ordered the Knights of the Silver Rose to guard it vigilantly. I was most honored when Sir Brennan asked me to hold it. Of course I kept it safe. Straight away, I handed it over to the bravest knight in the realm, Sir Robin Bravely. Nothing could be safer. Last I heard, Sir Robin journeyed to the Fire Elf village to help them against the Froudling army. Seek him there. In the meantime, I will head to Caliburn and see how the others are faring. Good luck, Armiger.
Why do they call this a fire elf village?
The Froudlings were afraid we might help the Knights of Avalon, so they unleashed a winter worm upon us. Everything is frozen now. Sir Robin Bravely, I am not sure. I was away from the village the day of the attack. I suspect he's here, under the ice. Wait, if you help me through the village, perhaps we can find your knight. We'll need a living ember from the Fountain of Flame. You can find it on the other side of the wild.
You think you hear a soft crying.
Oh. What can I do? My family will be forever shamed. My brother Brinley, the Knight of Flame, was vanquished by a cruel giant. The giant, Maudit Soulban, then stole his armor. Having failed in his duties, Brinley fled to Caerleon. Noble Armiger, could you ask him to return to his role?
My sister sent you to ask me to go back there? What, are you crazy? Have you ever been beaten by a giant? It's no fun.
Well, I summon giants on a regular basis.
I'm happy here. If Kara is vexed about the family honor, she can retrieve the armor and become the new Knight of Flame herself.
He said what? He said I could be the new Knight of Flame? Why, that would be amazing! But Brinley's armor was stolen by that giant. Could you journey to the Dread Keep and defeat Maudit Soulban in order to retrieve the Knight of Flame armor for me?
Smells like brimstone and sulfur here. Rotten eggs, ew.
How did you get in here? I am Maudit Soulban, Lord of the Dread Keep. Soon your blood-spattered garb will hang from my walls.
That's crazy.
Like you get the better of me. Blasted wizards.
You got the armor back. Let me see how it fits. Brilliant! What do you think? Shining Armiger, you have done me a great favor and helped me restore honor to my proud family name. I am in your debt. Please collect a living ember from the Fountain of Flame. Take it to the Fire Elf village and help Roy Firehilt thaw his people.
Brr. Welcome back, wizard. Did you get a living ember? Ah, I'm starting to feel a bit warmer already. We have to vanquish the winter worm before we can break the curse of the hoarfrost. But the path to his den is too slick to travel. You will need magic shoes to grip the ice. Seek out Shane McGubbin, a leprechaun smith in the Toadstool village. He can enchant your shoes, so you don't slip on the ice.
Greetings, wizard. You need shoes to walk across the ice? Why, I can craft the shoes you'll need, but to do so, you'll have to fetch me nails back. I'll need them to fix your shoes. The wildfire treants went mad when the fire elf village froze up and tore up everything. Defeat them to find me nails what they stole. Aye, these'll do. Here, let me see your shoes. There, I've fitted the nails into the soles so you can walk over the ice without falling. Go back to Roy Firehill. Good luck with that winter worm. You'll need it.
Those are some handsome shoes. Now we can travel down the icy path to the winter worm's lair and drive him out. He's a terrible beast of winter and storm, and we will need every ounce of courage to win. And by we, I mean you.
Of course you do.
Your shoes really grip the path well now.
What is this spark I smell? A wizard? Let me extinguish that fire for you.
I have to say, the voice acting on this boss was kind of good. We actually got quite a few spell elements from that. Not bad.
I can't believe we bested that loathsome beast! Huzzah! You will always have the trust of the fire elves. Now that the winter worm is gone, we can melt the Hoarfrost curse with the living ember. Please help me thaw out the village. We can look for Sir Robin while we do so.
You release the living ember into the air, and it swirls around, melting the snow and ice. The trees burst into flame, a bit wild, but beautiful in their natural state. The houses thaw, and the fire elves warm up, and you even find a knight under a layer of frost. There is much rejoicing.
Oh, no, and your fireman. Don't really want to talk to you just yet.
A winter worm, you say? Well, that doesn't sound too scary. Let me just find a woolly sweater. Wait, who are you? Eh? The winter worm has been defeated? Did I do that before collapsing? Oh, it was you? Bother. Well, perhaps you could tell people I helped. At least gave you moral support? You need the Sword of Kings? I was careful not to lose it. I sent it out of the weirwood. There is a teleporter arch nearby. Can you activate it? Meet me in Caliburn, where we can see the situation more plainly. Ah, I feel much better. The Sword of Kings? Why, yes, Sir Drustin told me to keep the Sword of Kings safe. Why do you ask? When I heard the Fire Elves were fighting Frowdlings, I came to see if I could help. I was, anxious about losing the Sword of Kings. Instead, I gave it to my loyal minstrel, Innis Idle, and told him to hie away to safety. Perhaps Sir Pike has seen him.
A minstrel? No, I haven't heard any dulcet tunes for a while now. Perhaps Sir Brennan might know.
A minstrel? Surely sweet sounds would make our hardship easier to bear, but no, I haven't seen one. Ask Steward Kay. Mayhaps this minstrel made it back to Caerleon.
I recall the minstrel in Caerleon seeking refuge at the town round. Go and check. If you don't see him, ask Jeremiah Carl.
Greetings, wizard. You look a proper amateur now. A minstrel? I heard Innis Idle took up with the Amber Knights. Scoundrels who take advantage of the weak. You'll find them preying around the streets of Upper Caerleon. Confront some and ask them where to find the minstrel.
I give up. The minstrel is hiding at the Amber Estate. Ask Sir Jean-Paul Jouster.
None shall gain entrance to this estate while I am on duty. I wish there was a pithier way to say that. The minstrel, yes, he is inside. But I am under orders not to let anyone in. I must serve with these false knights as penance. I shamed myself by losing my war mount. If only I could get a new one, I could rejoin my brothers of the Silver Rose proudly. If you helped me, I could go, and the way would be open, yes? Excellent. We need to salvage armor and shields from the ruined tower near Caerleon's gates for the raw materials. Ah, this is good, solid iron. It will make a fine mount. In that same ruined tower, there is a treatise on that greatest of sports, the joust. Find Struthio's royal book on mounts, jousting, and knightly combat and bring it here. Oh, you'll likely have to fight an ogre for it.
Bruh.
Mash you and smash you and crash you. You no take my reading material.
You no take my reading material. Crash out.
You find Struthio's royal book on mounts, jousting, and knightly combat. Odd, there's a picture of a bird on it.
You found the book? Splendid! What do you mean there's a bird on the cover? That's not a bird. That's a war ostrich. A shame to be a wizard and to lose your eyesight at such a young age. Now, take what you've collected to Wayland Noy in Abbey Road. He should be able to use these materials to smith a new mount.
Hello there, wizard. I've already heard some interesting stories about you. I can help you smith a new war beast for Sir John Paul. You'll have to gather a few more items for me, though. I had some special iron bark logs in my smithy in Caerleon. They burn hotter than any other fire. Get those first. Perfect. Iron bark is exceedingly rare these days, so let's not waste it on something ordinary. I'll need a magically hot ember to start it, but I have no idea where you might find something like that.
You have a great idea. You're sure Kara, the Knight of Flame, would give you another living ember from the fountain.
A living ember? A brilliant thought. And while you're out in the werewood, ask Shane McGobbin if he'll lend me his magic hammer, too.
Oh, it is my favorite armature. How are you this day? You need another living ember? Take it and let me know if you need... Hello.
Nope. Don't care. Didn't ask.
You scoop up another living ember. It's blazing hot, but magically does not burn you.
I see you remain uneaten, wizard. Glad to know me shoes did not let you down. I'd love to help you out, but me hammer's been stolen by thrice cursed redcaps, worms of the earth, even stole me new shoes. Tell you what, go punch some of them in their pointy noses and get me things back, and I'll give you the hammer for old Wayland.
Here, take the shoes! Stop hitting us! We gave your hammer to the big black cap Rissima Flavel. Bother him!
You want Shane's magic hammer back? I'll smash you flat and fry you up with some hot peppers and garlic.
got it all back. That's a fine thing. You done well, Wizard. Take me hammer to that crafty whaling Noi. Best of luck.
You got my gobbin's hammer. Well done. You got everything we need, did you? Now, stand back while I melt this metal down and reshape it.
Waylon Noi takes command of the forge. The fire blaze is white as he beats the metal into shape. He works hard and tirelessly until something fantastic appears. A wondrous bird of prey, the war ostrich Morning Star.
This is by far the fastest ostrich I've ever created. Take this beast to Sir Jean-Paul. See what he thinks.
Morning Star seems cute, in a demon beast kind of way.
I miss Avalon and this being max level so much. Yeah, those were good times.
You have returned, Armiger. Your quest was a success? Is the mount, in your backpack? Ah, a steed with the strength and speed of a hurricane. You and Wayland Noi crafted a masterpiece. Now, I can proudly rejoin my brothers at Caliburn upon the mighty Morning Star with my head held high. With no one guarding the gate of the Amber Estate, you could just walk in and look for this minstrel.
Yer.
His head caved in and his eyes poked out, his ears pulled off and his whiskers burnt and his bottom... Oh, I didn't see you there. Who are you and what do you want? The sword of what? I can't recall. You see, I am terribly distressed. I dropped my loot and some redcaps snatched it up. I tried to replace it with this fruit loot, but it's not working out for me. Do you think you could find the red caps who have my loot? I think they're still here in the city. Perhaps then I could remember your Axe of Ages or whatever it was.
The loot? We gave that to our master, Favor Earlicker. He lives in that building.
Favor what now?
A wizard! Let me lick your ears and see how you taste.
Okay. Okay.
Silly loot. It didn't taste good anyway.
Well, he's got a new loot that I'm sure tastes a lot better.
You got Lady Elizabeth back. What? Your weapon doesn't have a name? I could sing a song about you. The brave wizard's spells only sometimes failed and never ran out of mana. Only fizzled about half the time, or maybe more. It is time for me to leave this place for safer climes. I hear the brisk land of Nodor is lovely this time of year. Go to the archives and find me a map to Nodor, and I'll work on a song. Try to remember where your rod of rulership is.
Well, that does mean we're level 75.
Hello, wizard! Please see me at once, if you can. I mean, just whenever you have the time to drop by.
A map to the brisk land of Nodor. There are pictures of woolly mammoths and frozen Fomori. It doesn't sound that appealing to you.
Actually, yeah, it kind of does.
Excellent! I'm sure they'll appreciate my fine music up there. Out of my way, I must get out of here. Sword of Kings? Oh, that. I believe I dropped it in the wild near Stormcrown. You need to know exactly Over by the battling sprites and redcaps. Oh, go ask Deirdre Madden. She probably knows.
Aye? What are you doing here, wizard? Greetings, wizard. We are hard-pressed by the Fraudlings. Could you lend a spell and help us with some redcaps? Well done, wizard. 'Tis nigh our rout. The Sword of Kings? Of course we know that blessed weapon. I didn't see your weasel minstrel drop it, but mayhaps one of me scouts did. Sadly, many pixie scouts have been caged by the crow-cursed redcaps. Please, wizard, free 'em and we can ask 'em together. You got them all. Have any of you seen the Sword of Kings?
No, but Carrie Mustard Seed is still missing.
Me best scout, Carrie Mustard Seed, is still missing. The scouts say she's been trapped in the Cave of Anguish by a devilish spiny spriggan. The Cave of Anguish lies across the battlefield. Please rescue her, wizard. Maybe she can shine a light on your quest.
A wizard? I'll drink the magic from your tears.
Kinky.
Don't turn me into a newt!
Well, I mean, no guarantees, Callista. Sorry about that.
Thank you for freeing me. I was afraid she might eat me alive. I'll go report to Commander Deirdre Madden.
Brilliant work, wizard. It sounds like you put the fear of cold iron into that wretched spriggan. Carrie Mustard Seed's me best scout. She has a sorrowful tale to tell you. Then we can discuss your plans.
I saw your sword. I did. I saw the blessed blade of mighty Artorius, the Sword of Kings. 'Twas dropped by that Weasley minstrel and gathered up by evil ghosts before we could recover it. The spectres of the Brocken carried it into the darkest part of the Weirwood, into the weird.
The spectres of the Brocken are fiendish spirits what drink the mana of poor fool firelights and anything else they can catch. To travel into the weird, you'll have to cross the Hanging Stones Bridge. But there lies a wee problem. Go and take a gander for yourself.
You couldn't have just told me.
For something called the Hanging Stones Bridge, they sure appear to be lying inert on the ground.
The cursed Fraudlings knocked them hanging stones out of the sky. 'Tis a travesty. Bright wizard, before you venture into the darkness of the weird, you'll have to help us rebuild the Hanging Stones Bridge. There is no other way to cross. I don't know how to restore the bridge, but Friar Nolan is wise in such ways. Speak to him.
Ah, you've raised your standing in the world, haven't you, brave armature? To restore the hanging stones, you'll need the hearts of a Jabberwock. Not the actual heart, of course, but magic rubies he swallowed. However, the only person who knows where the Jabberwock dwells is the Dark Knight, a foul traitor who turned on Queen Gwendolen. Defeat the Dark Knight at his estate in Upper Caerleon, and learn how to find and battle the Jabberwock. Snicker-snack.
And there is something out there in the darkness. Something terrifying. Something that will not stop me.
Cool. Don't go.
creatures feel fear. Please don't hurt me. Meet me outside this place of my defeat, and I'll tell you what you need to know.
You don't have to talk like that. Like, I promise you, it is not that serious.
You need to find the Mangsome Jabberwock. The Jabberwock lairs in a hidden forest den on the high road near the Shrine to Loyalty. As you get close, you'll hear its terrible whiffling and burbling, but show no fear. After it breathes its fire, strike hard. Take the hearts of the Jabberwock to the Shrine to Loyalty in the face of gloom, melancholy, angst, bitterness, and snark. Once you've purified the hearts of the Jabberwock at the shrine, take them back to that blasted Friar Nolan.
You gyre on by a grove of tum-tum trees into the Jabberwock's lair. You hear some whiffling and burbling up ahead.
Beware the Jabberwock! The jaws that bite, the claws that catch.
As you subdue the slithy beast, it emits a terrible hacking, like a cat with a hairball, and spits up a tulgy gob. You find the hearts of the Jabberwock in the mimsy mess. Whoever said being a wizard was easy?
Yup, thank you for the sub.
You found your first skeleton key. These enchanted keys unlock powerfully warded doors, behind which you'll discover great rewards. Different types of skeleton keys will open different kinds of locks, so pay attention. And each skeleton key can only be used once. Remember that great reward is often won only through great risk, so be wary of the monsters you discover behind locked doors.
It's crazy that we made it all the way to the Jabberwock before getting even one key drop. Like, that's crazy to me.
You purify the hearts of the Jabberwock on the Shrine to Loyalty in the face of gloom, melancholy, angst, bitterness, and snark.
Yup. Low-key, they put so much effort into this game. I'm glad that they did. There's a lot of content. I'm happy about it. I do actually have to get back on uploading soon though. I haven't posted in 13 days. Yeah, gotta get on that. That's what's up.
You've defeated the Jabberwock, cleansed the magical rubies, and punished the Dark Knight for his disloyalty. A truly frabjous day. Rise, wizard. You are promoted to knight-errant for your mastery of the virtue. Rise, wizard. You are promoted to knight-errant for your mastery of the virtue of loyalty. Take the hearts of the Jabberwock back to the wild. Deirdre will show you how to restore the Hanging Stones Bridge.
You look brighter, wizard. Friar Nolan sent you to battle for the hearts of the Jabberwock. What a fight that would have been, to say. Take the hearts and touch them to the fallen Hanging Stones. The monoliths will rise up and reform the bridge. The Hanging Stones Bridge is an ancient work of the Weirwood fairies. Thank you for restoring it. Cross o'er the Hanging Stones Bridge into the Weird. Stay on the path to the Lost Abbey and beware the tormented treants. If you are quick and kind, you might find a faux fire wisp to help guide you. They are enemies of the spectres of the broken.
Well, alright. I think that is going to wrap up this episode. We made it all the way to the Weird today. Got through with a big chunk of Avalon. We got like 40 quests done, that type of deal. My pet is almost to Mega. It's got 50 XP left, so we will see if I can get that, but for the time being, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. I will get that wooden chest before I end the episode. And I will see y'all later.